a lot is actually happening here. And of course, that was a very, very nice interview. And I definitely learned a thing or two, right? No third parties between yourselves. Good morning and welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I have with me here Latifa Adelekon. And of course, she is the founder of T-Quartz, right? And of course, they produce a range of products. And these are actually one of their products. Okay, so now, good morning and welcome.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Feeling very
here
great.
today. This is your first time on the show?
Yes,
Yeah,
my
you feel
first
good.
time.
Okay, great. So now tell me, what are we making today?
So today we're going to be making Akara from bean mix and tapioca from our Instant Tapioca. It's a sister brand.
Okay, it's a sister brand, Instant Tapioca, Instant Akara. I love when I hear instant and it has to do with the kitchen because it means my time is going to be shorter and my stress is going to be less. Okay, so now tell me about this bean mix. Now, what are we talking about here? What is in here?
So this is an instant bean flour that's fortified with pepper, onion, and crayfish.
Wow.
Yes, it makes your meals preparation in the kitchen seamless, convenient, and fast.
Okay.
And one of the key things is it has this homely
feel to it. Because, yeah, that was actually one of my major worries because I know you can never tell my mother that you want to make akara out of powder. She's never going to agree. Do you understand? Yes. Because there's usually this rubbery texture. So now tell me, is this different? I know you say yes. Now tell me why it is different.
Okay, so it is super different. So I'm not telling you it is different. Okay. And why it is super different is because I have a background in agriculture, and we know the level to which the moisture content that is required in peeling, in drying. So we don't just process like we need to sell. So we are customer centric and we work with what the customer tastes. So before we launched out, we sent samples to audiences for them to test, and it gave them that. They gave us feedback that they really love how it tasted, and it was rich, and it gave them that as if they peeled the beans by themselves.
And washed it. Okay, amazing. Because a lot of people still argue because they believe, of course, after you dry pepper, you dry tomatoes, you dry onions and crayfish, come on, and then you now preserve it. So now talk about the preservative content.
So this is why this is different. We preserved it with the pepper, and pepper is a natural preservative. So that's why it has pepper, it has onion. Onion is a condiment that also preserves the content of the beans. So since dehydration is not a big deal, it's just a natural way of preserving your ingredients, especially farm produce, for it to increase the shelf life. So yes, unusual bean flours, you have them not taking longer, the shelf life is reduced. But with this, because we've checked the moisture content, once you can achieve a good level of moisture content of a farm produce, the shelf life is going to be extended.
All right, so Latifa has a lot to tell us about this. Okay, so now I'm still here with Chef Latifa in the kitchen, and of course, remember, or in case you just joined us, we're making instant akara and instant tapioca because this is 2023 and we are moving at the speed of light. Okay, so now she was telling me about this product, which definitely is one of her picks from her range of products, from T-Quartz Foods, right? So now this is the bean mix, right? Yes. And that's what we're going to use to make our akara today. Before we get into making the akara, I was having a conversation with you earlier, and you did mention that this mix could also be used to make bakery.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, what else can he do?
Moi.
Okay.
It also serves as a thickener for your fries, soups,
and all of that. Okay, so now let's go right into making the akara because that's why we are here. So, so what do we need for this?
Okay, we need our oil and bean mix. That's all.
And that's all.
And salt, pinch of salt. So
maybe water.
And water.
Okay, so now that's oil.
That's oil.
Right, in the pan. Yes. And our bean mix. So now, how much do we need for how many people?
So it swells.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm going to be making just 2 spoons or 3.
Okay. And true, I'm already seeing a difference because this one, the color is even different, right? It's actually, will I call it pitch, a little pitch?
That's why we have it in this color of package.
Oh,
to
nice.
show you that it's different.
Yeah. Because the other ones are usually just flat and white.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we have a pinch of salt as well to that. And then we just mix it together.
So you can use lukewarm water, you can use hot water, depending on your choice.
Okay.
So for your akara, you have to make sure that your paste is slightly thick.
Okay. Okay.
So I need to add more water.
You need to add more water. Okay. Just a little more. It actually, I think it also depends on how thick or light you like your
You
akara.
like your
right?
akara, yes.
Okay,
You can
yes.
perceive it.
Yes, I actually can.
Fresh.
Actually, and of course, if you like, I mean, some people like to see their pepper in it,
Yes,
their
if
onion in
you,
it.
but there's pepper, there's onion, then there's
Pepper
crayfish.
is already-
But if you like to see your onion, you can chop
You can chop and put
and
inside.
put inside.
All right. So we need our oil to be hot,
Hot, yeah.
like very hot, and that's literally all, right?
Yes, that's all.
That's all. Just mix it. Get your I'd say last week we did instant native rice. Today is instant akara. We're definitely going to be giving you guys instant because, of course, it's breakfast as well, and we don't want to waste too much time. We're meant to use it to be productive in the kitchen. So there we have it. It looks good. I think I can even see the particles of the pepper. It literally looks like as if I blended my beans and then did all of that already, like on ground. And I mean, I love that already. So is our oil hot enough?
Just a little bit. So
Just a little bit more. And of course, in that pot, we have water boiling already for our instant tapioca, which we're going to be making in a bit.
for the instant tapioca, I prefer to layer it with the milk. If you have coconut milk, so it's going to give it the creamy
flavor. So gone are the days of making tapioca from just boiled water. Now we're making tapioca from boiled milk. Amazing stuff. I love being in the kitchen. Like it just, yeah, I love the creativity and how flexible you can be with whatever you need. Amazing. Okay. Oh, nice. Is it hot enough? Or we should wait a bit? We can wait. We have time. It's instant, so we're not even in a hurry right now. Because I know akara doesn't take long to fry either, right? So we can test it if it's hot enough. Oh, is it? It's hot enough. Amazing. And just scoop and make your balls as big as you want or small as you want. Amazing. Love it. Oh, thank you so much, Chef Latifa. I mean, people like you are who we need to make our lives easy. Do you understand? This is the baby girl life now.
Soft life.
Say he wants to eat akara this morning.
Now start
calculating how to peel and wash beans, please.
And it's not even enough to peel. Now start blending pepper.
You have to blend pepper. So here with Chef Latifa, and in case you're just joining us, we're making instant akara, which is already made, and instant tapioca. Okay, now, so Chef Latifa was actually telling me about our bean mix here, which actually is good to make beans pudding, bean cake akara, beans pudding, moi, beans soup as well, begiri, and lots more. So, of course, she's told us of how our akara is different because it actually tastes just like you washed your beans yourself and blended it and all of that, right?
Yes.
Because we have the onions, pepper, crayfish, and all of that in here already. Okay. So earlier, of course, we put our water on the fire to prepare our tapioca. Now, what's happening in that pot now?
The water is boiled.
Water is boiled, and then, yeah, we added milk into the pot as well. So we actually have a pot of milk, of hot milk out there, right there. Okay. So what's happening now?
So we're making the tapioca. It's
We're
instant.
making the
So once your
tapioca.
water is boiled,
Yes,
you just add it. You can mix this with water if you like.
if you like, or just put it straight.
Just pour it straight.
Right. Okay, so let me move this so it doesn't disturb you.
So you keep stirring.
Yeah, so you keep stirring to make sure it doesn't lump, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, so for...
Sorry, it's the
How much? How long?
just 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
5-10
It's going
minutes.
to be ready. So you can add your sugar
Okay.
if you don't like to see your sugar.
Okay, in there. So everything is just made straight in the pot,
Yes.
right? Makes everything easy.
See, it's getting thick.
Okay, because I was going to ask, because it looks quite light, right? So
Get-
tapioca also swells.
Yes, it swells.
gonna-
This particular one swells
This
a
one
lot.
swells. Like you said, it's a sister brand.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
It's swelling already.
thick
It's getting
already.
thick already.
So you cook this on low heat?
Yes, on low heat, so it won't get burned.
Okay. Amazing. And see, just the way breakfast should be. Seamless, simple, straight to the point, and stressless. Yes, stressless. So now, I mean, we were talking earlier, you were telling me of how, I mean, you have a background in agriculture and all of that. We're talking about how you have other range of products. So now, can you actually tell me a little bit about your other products?
Okay, so this is started in my value addition class in year 3.
Okay.
While in school, and during my farm year, we had to plant beans. And while I had to submit my own beans, I made sure that there was no stone, there was nothing in it, rather than just beating the bean pod. So that was how it all started. And back in school, during Saturday, I take orders on Friday. I see that students love to take moi, but they don't want to peel. So I put it on my Facebook. I tell my classmates, my classmates, and people in the mosque and other people that I can peel beans, because beans and akara is like something I do since I was like 9.
Wow. Okay.
Back at home. My father must eat moi or akara every weekend.
Every weekend. Wow. Okay.
It's a must. We can't do without it. Okay. So I was used to, peeling the beans. So I do that in school. I do it wet in school. So after school, I started with what can I do better?
How can you do it better? So that by the time Dad is asking for beans or moi or akara every weekend. Oh wow,
so you need to add more water.
Oh nice. Oh, okay. So if you like it like this, you could probably have it like this. If not, so it's weird. Tapioca I've never just been a fan of tapioca. I rather pap. I just don't understand why it's not smooth. Are you smooth or are you rough? Let us know. Jonathan, so it's a mixture for me. It's like a mixture of gari and pap. So what are we doing?
No, it has this small, tiny balls that when you take it, you feel that jelly balls. That's the. Then you had coconut. For people from Eko, they love it with coconut.
With coconut. Oh, nice. Okay. I would definitely like to try that out. Tapioca and coconut milk, right? Or granula in it. Okay. Amazing.
So, he's here. We have something nice for him, but I feel like we should give him a slap to chop first. As Uncle is forming Christmas. But we speak us our bouncers. So you bring your own bouncers, they bring their own bouncers. It remains so. We chop that slap. But great to have you. Welcome. And, here's wishing you the best. Your comedy is quite clean. And, But our chef is here. She had something prepared for you. Chef, tell us, what do you have?
So we have here akara and tapioca, milk.
That's it, very simple.
Instant akara, instant tapioca. So we'd like you to try it and tell us exactly what you think about it.
This will be the first time I'm actually going to be taking tapioca.
Oh, really? Okay.
Live,
All right. We really want to know.
Hey.
Reviewing that.
But can I use my hand?
Of course you can.
Because.
So now that was made out of that, right? And we have everything in there: the bean, the pepper, the onion, the crayfish. So we just poured it in a bowl, added some water, sprinkled. You cook. So let me know what I'm...
Indomie.
So this will be good for you. In case you want to eat akara, just pour water and mix it into oil. What do you think about that? What does it taste like?
Nice one.
Tastes nice, one.
Tastes nice, Abby? All right. Try the tapioca. Let's know.
I don't even know how they used to take this stuff on.
Put it on this.
Just like oats.
Is that oats okay?
Or Gary.
Or
I went to Harvard.
Anyone, you.
What is made from these two?
Is it the magical solution?
I do all.
Thank you for coming.
Right,
and like I said earlier, wishing you the best.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's it. That's our show today, Daddy.
Yes, it is. Thanks to all our guests that made it to the show today. Amazing. We'll be here same time, same station tomorrow. See ya.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thursday, actually Thursday. Goodbye.